Thank you for that report, Viana. New at 5, a man accused of a road rage shooting in early October is not fit to stand trial. That's according to court documents. Benny Green appeared in Marathon County Court today. There, he agreed with the doctor's findings that he was not competent for trial. Green had originally asked for a speedy trial. He's accused of opening fire on a family of 5 while driving on US 51 north of Wausau in October. He now faces a number of charges, including attempted murder. His next court date is a review hearing in late February. A man is dead after an officer-involved shooting in Weston. Everest Metro Police responded to a domestic violence call at a home just after 11 last night. Officers say when they arrived, they found a man with a bladed weapon who was assaulting a woman. They tried to get him to stop and eventually shot him. Life-saving measures were attempted, but he died. The woman was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. There's no update on her condition. No officers were hurt, and an investigation is ongoing. New details now on the unanimous decision by the Universities of Wisconsin Board of Regents to terminate Joe Gow as Chancellor of UW-La Crosse. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reports that Gow and his wife had posted a number of videos on adult websites and published 2 books about their experiences under fictitious names. UW President Jay Rothman calling Gow's actions, quote, abhorrent. He adds Gow has been placed on paid administrative leave as he transitions into a faculty role. However, Rothman says he is seeking to review Gow's tenure status. Meteorologist Brad Miller joins us now. Brad, a pretty quiet day out there.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on for most of the day. Had a little bit of a light wintry precipitation early this morning that made for some slick roads if you were out and about early this morning, but none of that to be found here anymore. All of that has moved out of the area, and it'll continue to clear out just like we've seen here for most of the day today. This is a live look in Stevens Point on our Langlade Ford camera, and again, quiet as can be here this evening. Not much going on out there. Of course, no snow on the ground either. Temperatures above freezing again. We're checking in at 35 right now. Light winds out of the northwest, so we're not going to be talking about this making it feel too much cooler outside. We could see the wind chill a few degrees cooler, but that's about it. It's still pretty comfortable out there, especially by late December standards. 31 right now in Medford, 32 in Marshfield, 31 in Land O'Lakes, 33 in Anago. Those are some of the cooler spots out there. 35 in Wausau and in Stevens Point, 39 in Shawano is the warm spot right now. You can see the precipitation that we saw earlier today slowly making its way to the south. That'll continue to make its way out of here. We'll clear out tomorrow, but we will be talking about the chance for some more snow in the near future. I'll let you know when we could see it coming up in just a little bit.
Thank you, Brad. Now we continue looking back at the top weather events of the year here in central Wisconsin. Yesterday, Chief Meteorologist Justin Lowe broke down numbers 10 through 7. Today, we feature the events that ranked 6 through 4. Take a look.
In our top 10 list of weather events of 2023, they are getting bigger. Today, we're looking at numbers 6 through 4.
Number 6, big snow in late February. Snow lovers were left wanting during the early part of winter this past year. The snow was sparse most of February as well. Then a blast of winter developed late in the month. There was snow recorded each day from the 20th through the 25th. The total snow during this period was 15.8 inches. This included a record 7.3 inches of snow on the 22nd. Snowmobile trails were in better shape in late February than most of the winter. Number 5, large hail on October 24th. The wet weather in late October was already mentioned earlier in the countdown, including the record rainfall of 3.89 inches on the 24th. What also occurred on that day was severe weather. The largest hail of the year fell on the 24th in many locations around central Wisconsin. It was strange in that there was little severe weather through much of the season. Then the hail fell in late October. About a week later, we were dealing with a record snow on Halloween. Number 4, poor air quality and wildfire smoke. Wildfires develop every year in the mountains of the western U.S. and Canada. This year, there were also some fires in eastern Canada. This led to quite a few days with smoky skies and air quality alerts from the middle of May through early July. Once the wildfires subsided and the winds shifted, we were able to breathe a little easier and view the beautiful blue skies later in summer.
You don't want to miss tomorrow. We'll be counting down the 3 biggest weather events of 2023.
Thank Thank you, Justin. The Rib Lake School District will ask for nearly $20 million in a referendum next year. The district says they need the money to improve outdated district-wide safety, security, and accessibility, as well as inadequate academics. They also hope to support areas and aging buildings along with systems and equipment. If approved, one of the biggest renovations would be an addition to connect the middle and high schools, plus a replacement gym. The referendum will go to a vote April 2nd of next year. Residents in Marshfield are asked to leave garbage and recycling carts at their curbs for an extra day due to the holidays. If the carts are still full after allowing for that extra day, you can call either of the numbers right there on your screen. The city says with the short weeks both this and next week because of the holidays, it may continue to affect each day's pickup. Another central Wisconsin resident is throwing their hat in the ring for U.S. Senate. They'll run against Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin, representing Wisconsin. Stevens Point native Kyle Corrigan tells our news partners at WSAU Radio he doesn't consider himself on the far right of the political spectrum. He also grew up with parents on either side of the aisle. Corrigan is a private investigator. He says a recent case opened his eyes to corruption in politics, and he wants to be part of the solution.
It was unsettling to say the least. The level of money laundering that I saw, political money laundering with super PACs, was deeply concerning.
Corrigan acknowledges he has no political experience, but he says he plans on diving in head first. Another Stevens Point resident, Rejani Ravendran, has also announced she will run for the Senate seat as a Republican. Now that Christmas is behind us, many of you are looking forward to the new year, but not many look forward to dealing with the credit card bill. If you're the 1 in 4 Americans carrying holiday credit card debt into next year, we have some tips to quickly pay it down. First, create a repayment plan, working to pay more than minimum each month. Second, transfer your balances to help get relief against those high rates. Third, go on a spending diet. Cut back your spending and throw more at your credit card debt. Fourth, look for ways to cut your monthly expenses. That includes removing any services you don't use. And finally, boost your cash flow. Find a side job or sell some of those gifts you really didn't want anyway. Coming up, we'll take a look at the life and legacy Herb Cole left behind following his passing here in Wisconsin. And Schofield becomes one of the DNR's newest legacy communities. What that means for the city and what they've already accomplished since joining the program.
And it was another mild day today. Temperatures made it up well above freezing, topped out at 37 in Wausau. We did see a trace of precipitation this morning, made for a few slick roads out there. I'm tracking our next chance for snow. I'll let you know when we could see it coming up in just a few minutes.
When your morning starts with severe weather, we've got you covered with the most trusted name in weather. Wake Up Wisconsin's chief meteorologist, Justin Lowe, tracking your weather, showing you exactly what you'll be facing, so you're ready to take on the day. Watch Storm Track 9's Justin Lowe every morning on Wake Up Wisconsin starting at 4:30. Check out Storm Track 9's Justin Lowe in the mornings with Brian Scott on Great Country 101.9 WDEZ.
The After Christmas 36-hour sale is this Tuesday through Thursday at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 83% off on doorbusters and special buys, all with special interest financing for 5 years. Don't miss this massive savings event at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Do more together this holiday in the Chevy that's right for you. The award-winning Chevy Equinox, the hard-working Chevy Silverado, or the all-new high-tech Chevy Trax. Whatever your plans are this season, do more in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or current Chevy owners get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage? Dryness and frizz that keeps coming back could be damaged hair that can't retain moisture. You need Pantene's Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner. It's filled with provitamins to help hair lock in moisture, visibly repairing 6 months of damage in just one use, with no weigh down. Guaranteed or your money back. For hair that looks healthy and stays healthy. If you know it's Pantene.
Denyon Homes is bringing you holiday cheer with savings up to $27,400. The new Home for the Holidays savings event is offering great deals on standalone, twin, and townhomes available in Plover and Weston. Deals may include free appliances, central air, kitchen granite, half off lower level finishing, and more. Ring in the new year with a new Home for the Holidays and Denyon Homes, building quality homes and community for over 20 years. For details, visit DenyonHomes.com.
Want an amazing deal? Join the Woodson YMCA January 1st through the 12th and pay the day. Join the first and pay $1, the second pay $2, and so on. Plus, the joiner fee is waived. Membership includes fitness classes, state-of-the-art exercise equipment, an indoor walking track, and more. Programs for every age. And now, 24-hour access to our wellness center and gym at the Aspirus Y in Weston. Offer good January 1st through the 12th. Make 2024 the year you find your why.
The After Christmas 36-hour sale is this Tuesday through Thursday at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 83% off on doorbusters and special buys, all with special interest financing for 5 years. Don't miss this massive savings event at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Watch Storm Track 9's Justin Lowe, only on WAOW. You're watching News 9 WAOW at 5 with Melissa Langbin and meteorologist Jackson Garlock. News 9 at 5 continues.
Just minutes after we went off the air yesterday, News 9 learned former Wisconsin U.S. Senator and Milwaukee Bucks owner Herb Kohl died at the age of 88 after a brief illness. Kohl served as a U.S. Senator from 1989 to 2013. WISN's Erica Finke has reactions from his friends and how his legacy will continue on.
A Milwaukee-made businessman, philanthropist, and politician.
He was an exceptional man.
Herb Kohl was lifelong friends with a man whose name is also synonymous with Milwaukee, Marcus. David Marcus reflected Wednesday on Kohl's impact.
If you just look at the greatest gift he gave our city with the Bucks and keeping them in the city, I don't think people, appreciate how much he sacrificed to make that happen.
Marcus is certain Kohl's charity, the Herb Kohl Foundation, will continue to make a difference for years to come.
The philanthropic impact on our community, you cannot overstate it. He's impacted pretty much every charitable organization in town, every organization in need. He has been there every step of the way.
Kohl was a mentor to Joel Brennan, who's now the president of the Greater Milwaukee Committee.
That, I think, is the legacy more than any, is that you can do those things in various stops along the way as a business owner, as a politician, as a philanthropist, as a regular person. You can have contributions and make those contributions throughout your whole life.
Both men said Herb Kohl was the embodiment of public service.
There's a huge hole to fill, and, people have to step up and do the kind of things that Herb did throughout his life to have an impact.
You don't have to lose your humility. You don't have to lose your everyman connection to your community. And you can just be a regular, humble Milwaukee guy and do great things.
New at 5, the DNR announces Schofield as one of their newest Green Tier Legacy communities. Since joining, the city has improved energy efficiency across its municipal operations. It's also installed an ADA-accessible kayak launch and completed a water loss study to reduce total municipal water use. Upcoming goals include adding a tree canopy, expanding its trail system, reducing energy consumption, and prioritizing sustainability education. Schofield was one of 5 communities to join the program this year and the 36th overall since it began in 2010.